What's going on, guys? Josh from soccerreviewsforyou.com bringing you a video today to share with you some extremely valuable advice for people that regularly break their boots and end up buying a brand new pair. And that advice is, when your boots break, do not try to fix them. Let me explain. If you guys do end up enjoying the video, don't forget to support it with a like. And if you're new here watching for the first time, don't forget to hit that subscribe button along with the little bell notification for daily videos on all the latest and greatest soccer gear. Now, I think everybody would agree with me in saying that football boots have gotten very expensive, whether it's a low-end budget model or even the more expensive ones, especially if you're paying $300+ for a single pair, you want them to last as long as possible. The issue is it's very difficult to predict how long any boot is going to last, high end or low end. And when you spend that $300+ on your dream boots and they break after a month or a few weeks, or maybe even the first time that you wear them, that's not an ideal situation. What most people instinctively do when their boots break, especially prematurely, is they try to fix them themselves using various glues or tape or whatever it might be. And that is something that you 100% want to avoid, because your expensive boots, even your low-end budget boots, they have what's called a manufacturer's warranty. So if something goes wrong in a time that you deem to be unreasonable, you can actually contact the brand directly, and they will most likely, if the product was defective, which is likely why it broke prematurely, they'll replace them for you free of charge. So here's how this works, but do keep in mind that the length of the warranty, as well as exactly what the rules are and how the warranty works, will vary from brand to brand, but typically it does work like this. Every boot that you buy is going to have a size tag, and on that size tag, obviously it says the size, but there's also a manufacturing date. I'm going to show you a picture on screen of the manufacturing date and size tag on this particular boot, a Mercurial Vapor 12 Pro. You can see the first date is 10/17/17, and the second date is 01/22/18. The first date represents the start of the manufacturing for this particular boot. The second date represents the end of the manufacturing. So these shoes, just to give you an example of how far in advance these things are planned, these were ready to go fully manufactured January 22nd, 2018. They came out in May, so they were ready to go well before they were actually released. So for all the people that seem to think that these brands just like react to things on a week-to-week basis, that's not necessarily the case. Either way, that second date is super important because that is generally the start of the warranty period. For Nike, that tends to be about 2 years, which is a very, very long time, meaning that if your boots break within a 2-year period from that initial manufacturing date, they will replace the product for you 100% for free. So you have a pair of broken Nike boots, how do you make a warranty claim? Well, Google is going to be your best friend no matter what brand it is. If it's Nike that I'm looking for and I live in the US, I would recommend Google searching Nike Warranty USA. And guess what? The page that you're looking for is likely going to pop up. Now, of course, there will be variance from brand to brand in regards to exactly what the process is. Sometimes there'll be a 1-800 number, somebody you can call directly, and they'll walk you through exactly what to do. Sometimes there'll be step-by-step instructions in written form that you can very easily follow. 99% of the time, though, they're gonna want you to actually send the product back to them. So what you're gonna have to do is send the boots back. There obviously is going to be an address that you will find through that Google search on where to send the boots. Obviously allow time for the boots to arrive to them, and then from there, usually it's about 2 to 6 weeks in regards to processing time for them to actually go through your boots and verify that it is a legitimate warranty claim. Once they've approved your claim, they will do one of two things. Obviously, they're gonna get in contact with you with basically email these days, that's the most common thing, and they'll tell you, one, we've approved your claim and we are now sending you an exact replacement of what you send in, obviously in brand new condition. They're not gonna try and fix your boots or anything like that. Or two, if the boot that you have is no longer available, whether it's the colorway or the model or the exact size, they will send you a voucher for the retail value of your boots so you can buy the replacement equivalent, whether that's the new colorway, whether that's a new generation, depending on how old the boot is. That's not really their problem. That's not really your problem. You're just gonna get a voucher for the retail price, which is ultimately best case scenario. They are replacing your boots 100% for free. Here's some other other key information that you need to know. Some brands show 2 manufacturing dates on the size tag, some only show 1. If there's only 1, that's the only one you need to worry about. If there's 2, it's the second or the latest date that is the start of the warranty. Do you need to buy your boots directly from Nike, Adidas, Puma, whatever brand it might be to have a manufacturer's warranty? The simple answer to that question is no. As long as you've bought a legitimate, authentic Nike product, it comes with a warranty. Same goes for any brand. Make sure you keep your receipt, whether it's a physical receipt because you bought them in a store or you have an online receipt in email form. Hang on to that when you buy your brand new boots, because it's very likely that if you ever need to make a warranty claim, they're going to want that initial proof of purchase. What if you bought 2-year-old boots that were on sale, but then they broke after a month? Can you still get a warranty? Well, that would be completely up to the brand itself. I've personally done that with Nike at least, and they've been pretty good about that. Again, as long as you have that initial receipt proving when you initially purchased the shoes, they can be pretty lenient in regards to honoring the warranty on products that are past the 2-year or whatever their normal policy is for a warranty period. So just keep the receipt and you should be good to go most of the time. What if, as an example, you bought $200 boots on sale for $100? You made a warranty claim, they approved it. Do they give you a voucher for $100 or the full retail value? The simple answer to that question is you get the full retail value every single time, no matter what brand it is. And the reason for that is if they are giving you a replacement pair, they have to give you enough in voucher money to actually buy the same replacement shoe. So whether that means it's the latest colorway at full retail from them, they've given you enough money to get that equivalent model. That's the way the warranty works. Speaking of vouchers, it's always a voucher, never money back. If you spent $200 and the shoes broke and you're just unhappy with them, they're not gonna give you $200 cash, they're gonna give you a voucher. So if you do buy a Nike product and they break, guess what? That voucher is going to be for another Nike product, not just straight cash. Keep in mind that all of these brands do have the right to refuse your warranty if they feel like it wasn't a manufacturing defect that broke the shoes. As an example, if you bought firm ground boots and wore them exclusively on artificial grass, there's heavy signs of wear because of the artificial grass playing surface, even though the boots were not intended for that surface. If you send in broken boots that were worn technically in the wrong way, they do have the right to refuse the warranty because the boots broke because you misused them, not so much because of a manufacturing defect. So just keep that in mind. I know that's gonna be the most common reason as far as misuse of the product is concerned, because a lot of people do play on artificial grass and they wear firm ground boots. If you buy the AG variation and they break on artificial grass, obviously you're good if it does come to a warranty situation. If it comes to firm ground shoes being worn on artificial grass, they technically can refuse your warranty claim. If you do send in your boots for warranty and they refuse your claim, do they send your broken boots back? That's something you have to discuss with each individual warranty claim case. That I'm not really sure about. I can say from experience that I've never sent in boots that didn't get an approved warranty, but I would think that they probably just throw out what you've sent in as defective or broken product. If they're broken, why would you want them back? But if you do want them back for whatever reason, again, that's something you'd have to organize with them, if it's even possible for them to organize that. Which brings us to the most important piece of advice in this video if you're looking to make a warranty claim with your broken boots, and that is if your boots break, do not try to fix them. What people often do, especially when it comes to sole separation, which is generally the most common way that a lot of these boots break, is they go to the store, they buy crazy glue or some kind of special shoe glue, whatever they find, and they try to reattach the sole plate in the upper with all kinds of glue. And guess what? That always ends up only being a temporary fix. You're never gonna get the same bond as you got from the factory. And obviously the reason why they separated in the first place is because the bond from the factory just wasn't exactly right. It's a manufacturing defect. But because you went and added more glue to the original construction of the boots, when you send them in for warranty, guess what? Nike, Adidas, Puma, whatever brand it might be, they're gonna see that you tampered with the product. Therefore, they can no longer honor the warranty. It's 100% void. You've essentially screwed up. So if your boots break, send them in for warranty, but do not try to fix them, because if you do that, they will refuse your warranty claim almost 100% of the time. Just to expand on things that will void your warranty, I see it's very common these days for people to take a black Sharpie and just black out certain elements of the shoe to change the colorway or the look of them, but if you do that, you will void your warranty. I know it has nothing to do with durability or manufacturing defects, but you've technically tampered with the product and they will refuse a warranty claim. The other thing that's worth noting is that if you cut holes, if you cut anything, if you poke a hole, if you modify the upper in any way at all, especially cutting off the collar, you have 100% voided your warranty, even if what breaks has nothing to do with the modifications that you've made. Also keep in mind that overall wear on the shoes, for example, if the studs grind down from walking through parking lots, every time you wear the shoes, that is not a warranty claim. They will refuse that because that's normal wear and tear. You actually have to have something physically break on the shoe, not just wear down, to make a legitimate warranty claim that's going to get approved. And also, a lot of people might ask, can you change the laces or the insole and still make a warranty claim? Will that void your warranty? Simple answer to that question is no. You can do whatever you want with the laces, you can do whatever you want with the insoles. In fact, when you make a warranty claim and send the boots in, you can actually pull the laces out and the insole out, keep those for yourself, and just send in the boots, and they will still honor the warranty as long as those elements have nothing to do with the original claim. So in conclusion, and I realize that is a lot of information to take in, especially if you knew nothing about this until watching this video, if your boots break, you do have a warranty, or at least you should try to make a warranty claim. Contact the brand the boots are made by, and obviously follow their steps as far as making a warranty claim. They'll tell you generally through email or on the phone if your boots are going to be eligible for a warranty in the first place. If they are, send them in. If they aren't, then obviously you're going to need to either repair the boots or get a replacement pair. When it comes to repairing broken boots though, I will say this, I've never seen anyone do it successfully long term. Any kind of fix, whether that's gluing the sole plate and the upper back together or taping things or whatever type of repair it might be, generally those solutions only end up being very temporary. So if your boots are legitimately broken and out of warranty, personally, I would recommend just getting a brand new pair, but just make sure that if your boots break in the first place, that you don't do something to void the warranty, because if you can get a replacement pair for free, you might as well take advantage of that. Anyways, guys, that is it for this one. Hopefully you found this enjoyable, or at the very least helpful. If you did, be sure to support it with a like. If you have any questions for me at all, I'll try my best to answer them down below in the comments of this video. Subscribe if you haven't already for daily videos on all the latest and greatest soccer gear. You can find all my social media information linked down below in the description as well. Other than that, guys, hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks for watching.